welcome back to the cutest television around. This next cutie is great. Wouldn't you agree, Bree?
Yes, his name is Tony, and he's very nervous here in the studio. You might be able to see him shaking, but I completely understand. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. He's so sweet, though, so soft. He's only about 3 or 4 months old, so he's still got some growing to do. And as you can see, he is very handsome. Something to consider with cats, they're wonderful foster pets if you want to foster, and we have plenty of them to foster. For example, here Tony was fostered, and because of that, he was able to we got to know his personality. He got to kind of meet what being in a home would be like, and he's done a great job. And that's something for you to consider, because we help you pick the right type of animal to foster. You can do baby kittens, you can do adults, but it gives them some time to recover from maybe like a kitty cold, and then they can come back and be adopted. But look at him, he's just so sweet, and he could be in your lap.
Oh my gosh, yes, and who wouldn't want that? And now we have an absolutely heartwarming reunion between a member of the U.S. Army and his pup. This is Katarius, and he was deployed to the Middle East in August of last year without anyone to help care for Monty, his 11-year-old pitty right there. And through AHS's Project Active Duty program, he was able to leave for his tour of duty and entrust Monty with an AHS foster hero family. The Wilbers of Surprise, Arizona took Monty in and cared for him as if he was their own for over a year. Their reunion was nothing short of beautiful, and we're so thankful for Katarius for his service to his country and for our awesome network of foster heroes who allowed Monty to have a safe place to be. And now, who doesn't love an adorable pair of siblings? Lisa, these two are so bonded to each other.
This is Sid and Sweetie. They are 1-year-old pit bulls. And as you can see, both are big dogs. This is the girl. This is Sweetie. She is black and white. And this is her brother, Sid, who is our brindle. These guys were brought to the Humane Society because, again, their owner was losing their home and there was no yard for them at the new place. And as you can see, these guys are both going to be big, active dogs. They're full grown, both about 50 pounds, but they are going to be active, so they need a yard and somebody to train them. They are in the buddy system because without one another, they get very, very anxious at the shelter. In fact, we couldn't even get our photographer to get a picture of one of them without the other. They just are constantly together, and they're very calm in their kennel, but when you get them out, they really do want to play, and they need moral support. So if you're thinking of two and you've got a lot of energy in a yard, this is Sid and Sweetie, 1-year-old pit bulls. They are super friendly, and as you can see, belly rubs for everybody.
Yes, and I have to say, they are so shy in the kennel, and once you get them out, they just really come out of their shells, so I love that. Thank you, ladies. And although it's not quite cooling down outside, we're going to have to start preparing for fall, and what person doesn't want a great pair of boots, Denise?
That's right. And this little guy is a great pair of boots. He's adorable. He's 9 weeks old, and he came to us with a kitty cold, which is not necessarily very serious in adult cats, but in kittens can be quite serious and can cause a lot of damage to their eyes. So if you have a kitten and he has some goopy eyes or a goopy nose or is doing some excessive sneezing, you want to make sure to get him to the vets as soon as possible and get him looked at. Now, we've been talking about some kitten socialization. When you get a kitten, it's very important that you get them used to being brushed. To start out with, take the brush or the comb and let the kitty smell it and rub against it and just kind of rub it on their fur and give them lots of treats. And continue to do this for short periods of time throughout the day, and then you will end up with an older cat who may love being brushed.
I love that, and I think he is going to like it. He already likes your pets. And as you may know, AHS does not euthanize for the amount of time an animal spends with us or for space. So that means oftentimes we do have long-timers who are, for one reason or another, they take a little bit longer to find a home. This is Audrey Hepburn, who was returned to us after it was found she would do better without any canine friends in the home. Audrey Hepburn can be a little shy at first, but does warm up quickly. You can meet this beauty at our Norterra location. And if you're looking for a beautiful dog, this is Harley, who was abandoned at a PetSmart back in June. This sweetie is super shy and will need No introduction, but does get along with other pups. In fact, we encourage having another dog in the home to help give her some much needed confidence. Sweet Harley's favorite treat is chicken, and she loves playing outdoors. You can visit her at our South Mountain campus. And we have another girl who is named after a classic character. Perry, who is this sweet little coyote looking pup?
I found a little fox in the parking lot, little Bambi right here, and she is a transfer from Maricopa County on our program called New Hope, where we take animals that are at county and maybe they're injured, or maybe they just can't take care of them, or maybe they're at capacity. It's just another way that shelters help each other here in the valley. And she is adorable. Look at that little grin she's giving you right now. She does look like a little coyote or a little fox. She's probably a little cattle dog mix of some sort. You know, a lot of animals come in through the shelters, like we said, and you need to do your diligence in trying to find if your pet is lost out there. But also, you know, you need to see if you can get your animal and make sure that they're safe, sound, and they're not wandering the streets. If you do suspect abuse out there, if you suspect that your pet is lost, please give the shelters a call. We're there for you, and a little one like this Bambi wouldn't be lost if people were out there looking for her. So come on down and check her out. She is a great little dog, a great little size, and a great little spirit.
Awesome. Thank you, Perry. And it's been a little while, but we have had another wave of bunnies come through the Arizona Humane Society. Make sure to stay tuned to meet this adorable fluffball when we get back.